My name is Desiree LeFave, and this is Lunar Effects on Human Behavior. Have you ever wondered why behavior tends to have association with crazy or abnormal behavior when it comes to a full moon? Well, most of us have seen the Hollywood horror films that associate this crazy behavior with the full moon, or maybe you've been driving around with friends at night and noticed strange behavior when someone says, "It must be a full moon tonight." Well, according to an article from AccuWeather website, the lunar theory, otherwise known as the lunar effect, is the idea that there is some correlation between moon cycles and the human behavior. Lunacy is derived from the Latin word lunaticus, which means moonstruck. The lunacy theory isn't just stemmed from movies on the big screen. This is said to go back as far as ancient times, when Greek philosopher Aristotle and the Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder believed in madness from the moon. Many scientists have completed studies on moon myths, proving these myths to be real. But although these scientific studies have been proven, many skeptics question whether these powerful forces are from the moon or just sheer coincidence. First, I would like to focus on studies related to lunacy. Scientific studies on sleep, violence, and emotion have been performed to support this effect. A study was performed on sleeping habits in the full moon phase, and members of the study were not informed of the phase in which the moon was in and were in a controlled environment. The study proved that during the full moon phase, participants slept less, spent more time in the deep sleep realm, and reported lower quality of sleep. A news article on the Express website mentions a National Criminal Justice Reference Service report examined Florida police records spanning over more than 5 years. It discovered an increase in homicide and assault cases around the full moon periods. This study helps support the fact that the moon influences human behavior. Next, I will discuss the skepticism of lunacy. There are many theories proving the theory of lunacy, but there are some statements to discredit these studies. One study on Argentinian Azra owl monkeys in the wild found that they were more active on full moon nights. Jordan Lewis, who is a blogger on the Psychology Today website, debunks this theory, stating, "It appears that prey are less active during the full moon, as the additional light makes them more visible to predators," suggesting that lunar effect isn't the reason these owl monkeys are experiencing lack of sleep, but the light of the full moon forces them to stay up longer in search of prey. Other skeptics believe moonlight may have affected human emotion in the past, though now we have artificial light inside and streetlights outside, so the efforts of a full moon may tend to only affect those that live outside with no proper way to block the intense light of a full moon, especially those with mental illnesses. The theory suggests lack of sleep may intensify erratic behavior in such instances. So in conclusion to the effects of the full moon, scientific studies on sleep and violence during a full moon have ultimately been altered. Participants in the sleep study experience less sleep during a full moon, with violent crimes recorded over a 5-year study noticeably higher during nights of a full moon. Skeptics don't believe the moon has a lunacy effect altering human or animal behavior, but that the moonlight affects sleep, signifying erratic behavior during a full moon, which is the result of sleep deprivation. Any questions? No?
No.
Thank you.
Okay.